Hold on to your sangrias, Hallmark fans, because we've got some juicy behind-the-scenes scoop from your favorite dynamic duo, Alison Sweeney and Ashley Williams. If you're anything like us, you've been eagerly devouring their latest Hallmark Channel movies, To Barcelona with Love and To Barcelona Forever. But what if we told you that these two beloved actresses didn't just play their characters, they practically became them, right down to their fabulous Spanish wardrobes? Yep, you read that right. While spending a blissful 6 weeks filming in the sun-drenched beauty of Spain, Alison and Ashley didn't just pick up souvenirs. They scored of an entire new closet's worth of clothes, straight from the set. And no, we're not talking about a couple of cute tops. During a hilarious chat with Entertainment No, the longtime friends confessed to a full-blown wardrobe heist, admitting they took home their characters' entire collections. "I literally kept everything," Ashley confessed, a mischievous giggle escaping as she covered her face. "Guilty." And Alison? Well, she was quick to chime in, completely on board with the wardrobe napping antics. "Same. I had a whole other suitcase I had to bring home," she exclaimed, clearly thrilled with her haul. It's not every day you get paid to go shopping, right? Especially when the clothes are this good. Now, you might think it's just a fun perk of the job, and sure, it totally is. But for these two pros, those incredible outfits weren't just pretty pieces. They were absolutely vital to bringing their characters to life. Imagine stepping into a role, not just with a script, but with a fully formed, sartorial identity. Let's dive into the world of To Barcelona with Love, where Ashley's character, Anna, is an author whose latest book is a bit of a dud in America, but a surprise hit across the pond in Spain. The twist? She has no clue that her translator, Erica, played by the always charming Alison Sweeney, secretly reworked the love story, setting it in her adopted home of Barcelona. Talk about a literary makeover. Through all the ups and downs, the two eventually forge an incredible bond, and yes, one of them even finds a blossoming romance, setting the stage for the highly anticipated second movie, which picks up 6 months later. What makes this even cooler is that Alison and Ashley weren't just stars, they were also executive producers on these films. This meant they got to be deeply involved in the creative process, right down to hand-picking the dream team, including the genius who would dress their characters. Talk about having a say in your style. During their chat, Alison showered Ashley with praise, saying, "You brought in such a brilliant costume designer for us," because she really encapsulated our characters and gave us the physicality of what they wear and how they dress and how they look, before we even set foot on stage. And that helped me a lot to define who Erica is. And then, just developing that along as we went was really so much fun for me. Can you feel the excitement in her voice? That's the magic of a perfect creative collaboration. Ashley, ever gracious, immediately gave a shout-out to the incredible talent behind the threads. Shout out to Julia Schclair. She is a costume designer I actually worked with 15 or 20 years ago on a TV show, and we've kept in touch. I remember, Ali, after you had your fitting with her, you called me and said, "Okay, now I'm really excited." Imagine that feeling, a fitting so transformative it sparks pure joy and a deeper connection to your character. Ashley went on to explain just how vital a good costume designer is, especially for seasoned Hallmark veterans like herself and Alison. Ali and I've done a lot of these movies, she explained, and there's a couple of designers out of Vancouver that just make the movie for us. You just are able to find the character. It's a completely different experience doing a movie where you feel like you're embodying the character because of the clothes that you're wearing. When the clothes fit, everything else, so many other things go into place, and shout out to her, because she just did an unbelievable job. She made me feel very at home in the character. This isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling authentic, comfortable, and truly at home in the skin and clothes of someone else. That's the mark of true artistry. Now, for those of you who've already swooned over to Barcelona with love, get ready to fall even more in love with To Barcelona Forever. When we rejoin Anna and Erica, Anna is back in Barcelona to celebrate Erica and Nico's engagement. Can you feel the happy tears already? Alison spilled the beans to Entertainment Now, sharing that she and Ashley truly hope viewers can see how much their characters have blossomed since their initial, wonderfully complicated meeting in the first movie. It's all about applying that newfound wisdom to a fresh set of challenges. You know, they have learned the lessons from the first movie, she said, so how do they apply it to the next set of circumstances? So that was, a fun challenge for us at Storytellers. It's not just about a pretty romance. It's about growth, resilience, and learning from life's curveballs, something we can all relate to. And for those craving new adventures, Alison teased, but I think it's really fun, because Ashley's character kind of goes into a whole new adventure in a different part of Spain. So we got to shoot in totally different locations, come across totally different characters, more Spain, more stunning backdrops. Sign us up. Ashley, ever the master of suspense, dropped an even bigger hint. There's a family theme in the second movie that's not there at all in the first movie, and it provides a lot of comedy. Family, comedy, and Spain. It sounds like the perfect Hallmark recipe for a night in. If you haven't already, mark your calendars. Hallmark Channel's To Barcelona Forever premiered on June 14 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and is available to stream on Hallmark Plus the very next day. So grab your comfiest blanket, a bowl of popcorn, or perhaps some Spanish tapas, and get ready to be swept away by the charm, the romance, and of course, the absolutely killer wardrobes of Alison Sweeney and Ashley Williams. You won't regret it.